Greetings delegates, I am Sai Oshin Maya
And I am Rehan Singh.
and we are the members of the Executive Board for ISMUN 2K23 and we are here to guide you through a few more basics of a model United Nations.
Moving on to the various motions on the floor during committee proceedings.
Firstly, motion to open debate. This motion is used for discussion on a specific agenda. This signals the start of a formal debate and there must be seconds to this motion.
Secondly, motion to set the agenda. This motion is used to determine the order in which agenda items will be discussed.
Thirdly, motion to suspend the meeting. Delegates can propose a motion to suspend the meeting temporarily either for technical issues or to take a break.
Fourthly, motion to close the debate. Once delegates feel that they have had sufficient discussion on a particular agenda item, they can propose a motion to close the debate. This signals the end of formal debate and the committee moves on to voting.
And finally, the motion to adjourn the meeting. When delegates feel that they have completed the task for the day or the session, they can propose a motion to adjourn the meeting, and this signifies the end of the committee session.
It is important to know that cross-talking among delegates is prohibited during committee sessions. However, it is possible to communicate using chits. So chits are a very important, crucial and underrated medium of communication while the committee is in session. Chits may be used to send points of information to delegates via the executive board or to send amendments, communiques, directives, etc. So chits are of two types. The first one is substantive chits. Substantive chits are chits that can contribute directly to the debate, and these chits are addressed from one delegate to another via the executive board.
It is highly encouraged that you send chits to the executive board about your points, arguments or rebuttals so that they can make a note of your involvement in the committee. Now, the second type of chits are the informal chits. These chits are sent to the members of the committee for informal communications.
So now there are two main documents that constitute the paperwork of a committee. They are the working paper and the draft resolution. Generally introduced in the second day of the conference, the working papers are useful as rough drafts of the draft resolution, and they operate as a framework upon which the main draft resolution is created. So this traditional role of a working paper is mostly employed in the principal UN organ committees, while on the other hand, the working paper tends to assume more importance in Indian committees like AIPPM, CRIP or Niti Aayog. So the working paper may also be the only paperwork in Indian committees, because Indian committees tend to be more debate oriented and they place less importance on the paperwork.
A draft resolution, in layman terms, is a document written during the conference that addresses all the issues being debated upon and the concrete solutions to those issues. Now, roughly, a draft resolution consists of three basic parts: the heading, the preambulatory clauses, and the operative clauses. The heading consists of the committee name, the date, the authors who are also known as the sponsors, the co-authors, the signatories, and finally the agenda at hand. Secondly, the preambulatory clauses state all the issues that the committee wants to resolve. It may state the reasons why this issue is being debated upon and various international actions on this issue as well. And finally, the most important part of the draft resolution is the operative clauses. The operative clauses state the solutions to the issues being debated upon. However, keep in mind that the operative clauses must specifically address the issues mentioned in the preambulatory clauses.
So now in Indian committees, either the draft resolution or the working paper itself is put to a vote and it passes if it gets a 2/3 majority. Yet in a principal UN organ committee,
after the draft resolution have been made and submitted, at the chair's discretion, the sponsors will read the resolution to the committee. A draft resolution becomes a resolution once it's been voted upon and successfully passed by a 2/3 majority in the committee. Now, a delegate has 5 voting options: yes, no, yes with rights, no with rights, and abstain. Keep in mind that only those delegates who have voted present during the roll call can opt to abstain from the voting procedure. However, those delegates who have chosen yes or no clearly put forth their stance on the draft resolution. On the other hand, delegates who have chosen yes with rights or no with rights get 1 minute after the voting procedure ends for justification and suggestions to the draft resolution.
finally, a delegate can also challenge another delegate or delegates to a direct round of debate on a specific topic at the chair's discretion. The debate can take place with a maximum of 3 members on one team and 3 on the other. Please keep in mind that all the people engaging in 3v3s or 2v2s have to mutually agree on the topic and focus of debate.
Thank you, delegates.
We hope the session proved most helpful.
See you at ISMUN.